Well, today is December 8th, and we are going to look at some market data. Look at the Nassau County market and see kind of what conclusions we can come to. And again, my name is Seth Baldwin. I'm a licensed realtor in Nassau County. If you or anyone you know might be looking to relocate to Nassau County, might be looking to downsize or move up, I would love to have a conversation with you. You can always reach me at my number is 904-734-0380, or I will drop a link in the description so that you can book a free Zoom consultation. So we're going to go over November's numbers for each part of Nassau County independently. Hilliard, Callahan, Yulee, and Fernandina. Typically, I leave Briceville out of it, as Briceville market is very, very, very small. I'm also going to show you this information here. This information is pulled from Showing Time, which is a third-party service that real estate agents and realtors use to schedule showings. And in doing so, this records almost all showing data. So you can see here where majority of all of our buyers right now are targeting that $300,000 to $400,000 range, and then our next biggest buyer pool is going to be $400,000 to $500,000. Just real quick, based off like quick math, this looks like it's going to be about probably around 600. Looks like 650 showings maybe, with the majority of them being in this $300,000 to $500,000 price range. So if you have a home in Nassau County and you might be looking to potentially sell that home, right now you know where all the buyers are at, or majority of the buyers. You can see, there's a huge percentage here, 30%, 18%. And we can narrow this down, if you'd like to see your zip code, give me a call, shoot me a text. I can give you a report for your specific zip code. So let's hop over here into some data. So this is a market summary for November. We just got this data. So you're going to see here, ever since spring and August, or in summer, the number of listings have went down. You can see there was an uptick here in August to September in new listings, and then it started to decline again. These are your current listings, active listings. List prices, they're kind of all over the place all the time. Let me move my chair. They're kind of all over the place all of the time. You can see it really picked up in June, July, and then just kind of tailored off. It picked up in June, tailored off in July, and then it kind of stayed steady August, September, and then October seen a significant drop in the active median list price. And you can see here like the new median list price right behind it, right? There was a huge drop. Look at this. August to September was a significant. The new median list price from $575 to $662. That's wild. And then you can look at sold median sales price, right? So if you look at this here, you can see across Fernandina, it hopped up from July to August substantially, and then it started dipping off. In October, we were at $556, and we are at $650,000 for November. Absorption rate here, you can see we're on a steady decline. It's not much of a decline, still kind of a buyer's market, with being a little bit above 5.5, but days on market here really, picked up. So it looks like everything's pretty average, coming down 85 days, 82 days. And I don't know what the nation average is, but that sounds about right, like 78 days. And then boom, 117 days on market. So like the market almost froze. We didn't see inventory really increase. We didn't see inventory increase, but what we did see is sold prices go up. This almost mimicked that, but there's no real identifier, right? So year over year, you can see we're up with absorption rate, we're up average list price, we're up average sales price, up average days on market and the median days on market. That's pretty substantial there. That's 117 days. That's a huge jump. But nonetheless, sold listings right now in Fernandina, most of them last month took place in that $500,000 to $750,000 range. If you can get $300,000 to $400,000 houses in Fernandina, you're doing pretty good, and especially if you can get them in this range. But a total of 36 sales last month versus year over year in November last year is 44 sales, and look at that, 16 sales, and that's at $500,000 to $750,000 range. New listings, you can see a total of 72 new listings last month and 94 year over year. It's pretty. That's a little bit of a reduction in inventory there, but look at this. So year over year, 312 and 338, and so we're almost neck and neck with the listings for the year, active homes being sold. So that's for Fernandina Beach. If you have any questions specifically about any of this data, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. Again, my number, it will be in the description, and so will a link for you to book a Zoom consultation. This is Yulee 32097. You can see right here, listings started going down, kind of tailored off around September, and then October it picked up, and then November it picked up as well. New median list price is really stepping up. So $399 to $417, all the way up to $460,000 in Yulee, while the sold price went way down. So it's pretty ironic. New sales price goes up, price goes down, sold price goes down. Absorption rate, little bit of a uptick there. So from 384, 39, so a 4.1 basically, and a 4.3. So we were really seeing an uptick in the absorption rate. Remember, anything under a 5 is going to be favored towards sellers, and anything over 5 is typically going to be favored towards buyers. And you can see here, look at these days on market. So you can see, boom, 106, 122, steep decline, 199, and then we're at 70, and looks like we're going to be right there at 71. So I would like to see December's data with these new price increases like this, and the inventory. Well, the on-market active inventory, it looks like we have new listings slowing down. So I'd like to see how this results, see what the absorption rate does and days on market does for next month. You can see we're about the same absorption rate year over year. Average list price about the same. Median list price about a $25,000 deficit. And then average sales price is down year over year. Days on market is actually down, and median cumulative days on market's down. What about listings here? So total year over year, we're up about 7 listings, and that biggest range again is going to be that $300,000 to $400,000 price range. Right now we have 44 new listings this month versus year over year 54, and 400 to 500,000 is the biggest. So I wonder if they're right over 400. And then here, this is your active listings. This month we have 187 active listings, and then last year, year over year, we had 214 same time last year, with the biggest range being in that $300,000 to $400,000 price range. So this is for Yulee, and we're going to step right into Hilliard real quick. So Hilliard, you can see active listings are on a decline. New listings look like they're picking up a bit. Listing prices all over the place right here. The blue line is going to be your active median list price, and then red is going to be new inventory. So you can see we're upticking from October to November. Sold price is also upticking to 406, and then the active median list price is up to 525. Absorption rate has dropped below a 5 now, so we're really in that balanced market here when it's this close. But you can see it's definitely on the decline. Days on market, Hilliard can be a super slow market, but you can see here we went from 105 to September being 372 days on market. Wow. So if you wanted to sell your house, you can plan on selling it a year after you list it. October, we're at 136, and we're up at 166. That's something. You can see absorption rates down year over year. Average list price is way up year over year. Median list price is way up year over year. Average sales price is down year over year. So again, this is going to reflect, what is going to be the average sales price and the average list price, or even the medians. This is getting higher, and this is getting higher, and this is getting lower, and this is getting lower. So again, that deficit from what a buyer wants to pay and what a seller wants to sell for is getting bigger, which is why it results in a 372 days on market, or 166 right now. You can see this year over year. We're up days on market, and the median days on market is 112. That's crazy. Wow, 9 new or sold listings, 9 sold this month. The most being between 300. I mean, they're all pretty similar numbers. This pending new listings, 17 this month. Most of them being between 300 and 400,000, and an active inventory, most of them being between 300 and 400,000, and we're down in inventory as well. That's for Hilliard. Excuse me. I'm yawning all over the place. So right here, we're also going to look at, this is a market summary for Callahan. Callahan has got about 51 listings right now. You can see new listings are down, sold listings are down at 12 and 9 for the month. Active median list price is pretty even there. It's 372,000, 374,000, or 375,000. New median list price looks like it's down from 347 to 325. And then sold prices are up from 292 to 300. Absorption rate is way down. Looks like we got up to a 4.6, and we're down to a 3.7 right now. Sold ratio is up. Days on market, highest we've seen this year was 130. Right now we are at 42 days on market. So we had 69 and a drop down to 42 days on market. So absorption rate is just about same as last year. Average list price is up. Median list price is up. Average sales price is down. And and median sales price is up. So, I just talked a bit about, average sales price and the average list price on the other, and these getting higher while these get lower. Right now, the days on market is trending downwards. So, year over year, we're down. Median days on market's up, but the average days on market is down. Sold listings this month, there were 9, between 250 and 400,000. There were 12 new listings, 14 versus last year. Again, between 300 and 400,000, and then 51 listings this month versus 51 homes on inventory versus 50 of last year. With again, pretty common between Nassau County and Callahan, Hilliard, and Yulee, all being between that $300,000 to $400,000 range. So that's about it. We can look at a little bit of active inventory, see kind of what's on the market. I mean, it's so this will give you a broad overview of just kind of everything. 567 houses in on the market in Nassau County, and you can see, Briceville's over here. It's pretty slow. There's about 5 listings there. This is also Briceville. This borderline's Hilliard. Hilliard kind of starts here and has a weird shape, but there's a lot of listings in Hilliard, a lot of listings in Callahan. Majority of all your inventory is going to be over here in Yulee and Fernandina. So this gives you a broad overview of kind of what the market is right now in Nassau County, or what happened last month. So again, if there's anything that you see that you're kind of interested in, if you want market reports for your specific subdivision, your neighborhood, anything like that, I can get all that information for you. Shoot me a text, give me a call, 904-734-0380, or book a Zoom call with a link in the description, and then we'll go from there. Try to figure out what your needs are, kind of what data you're looking for, and what we can help you with. I'll see you on the next month's update.